Hey everyone, I wanted to make this video because I thought I would talk about magical mirrors and about magical needles. On the topic of mirrors, I wanted to, talk about how there's something so little and yet so overlooked, like makeup compacts, right? Pop out the mirror. This is something that can really help when you do a lot of your candle spells. It helps to reflect your work so it's not happening just on this plane with just your intention on the other side, but it's sort of like your work is here and there at the same time. And if you use a magnification mirror like the beauty mirrors that make everything look 1,000,000 times bigger, you look in them and your pores look huge, those will magnify your magic. So like you take your one spell and it's like ×3 or ×5, whatever the magnification happens to be on that mirror. Before you do any work though with a mirror, you should really cleanse it, and you want to put the intention in it by visualizing and empowering it that it is not a gate. It is only a magnifier or an amplifier or a reflector. Like everything the mirror sees, it will, reflect so that it becomes more powerful. Like it will empower anything it sees. You can empower it to do that. The way that I like to use them when I cleanse them and everything like that is when I'm burning a candle, say I have like a little dish or whatever, I put it face up and then I would stick the candle to it, have a little birthday candle as a lighting candle, you put a couple of drops of wax there, you stick your candle to it, and you burn it. And obviously the mirror would be seeing your candle like so, it would reflect not just on this plane but in the other plane, and it would make it a lot more powerful. If you're writing an intention, you put your intention under the mirror, like your paper would be under here. Like let's say this paper, let's say this is your intention would be under it, folded, let's say folded like, oh my god, it's like a coupon for Hershey Park. So let's say that's your intention. Well, then your candle would be stuck on top, your intention would be underneath, and then the dish to collect any wax or anything would be underneath that. So there's that. Next, speaking of makeup compacts and magical mirrors, you can make yourself a portable altar. Doesn't cost a lot of money, really small. Girls or guys can do this, Go to the store, it could be the dollar store, get yourself like a cheap makeup compact. If you're a girl, just use your compact, and what you're going to do is, okay, this is one of mine and it's got product in it, but say what you do is either when this is done, or if you're not going to use it, if let's say you're a guy and you don't happen to wear makeup, well, whatever. Break out the makeup, clean it out real good, wash it, dry it, whatever you got to do, make sure it's nice and clean. Print a picture on your computer of the power or the deity or whatever is your focus that you tend to work with. If it's just nature, if you're, let's say, one of the, a pagan atheist, or if you just don't happen to really connect with deity, if you just feel like nature is your thing, put a beautiful nature picture in there, or whatever symbol, or if it happens to be a deity or a saint or whatever, put the picture in there to help you focus. And you want to keep the mirror is going to be the bottom of your altar, so that when you open it up and sit it on a table or something, or even in your car dashboard or whatever, it's going to sit like this, with the mirror is going to be the bottom where your candle is going to go. And you don't want to use like crazy candles. You don't want to use nothing that's going to burn too long, because this is like an on-the-go altar. So what you want to use is like a birthday candle. So when you open it up and you got your deity image in there and you got your mirror in the bottom, of course it's going to be all you got to cleanse it and consecrate it. Cleanse and consecrate every single thing you use, because you don't want to use something with vibes stuck to it. Because like you could be putting your makeup on one day, you could be like, oh, my boss is a jerk or something, and like you put that energy into that, and then now you're going to go work with that? No. So you want to make sure that everything is cleansed. But anyway, so yeah, you use birthday candles. You can buy birthday candles in any color. You can buy a box for every single color of the rainbow. Walmart sells really nice. You see, I'm like a Walmart shopper. I'm not gonna lie, but they have good deals, you know, and they got a lot of stuff that's really good for Magic. Like, did you see their dollar incense? Anyway, so their birthday candles. You know, they have them in all different colors, solid, not just with the white stripe. I mean, it's okay if the birthday candles have a white stripe going around, but there are birthday candles that Walmart sells, and I'm sure other stores, even whatever, dollar stores anywhere, sell that are solid color too. And you just put like a drop or two of wax from one candle. That would be like, let's say, your lighting candle. I like to use lighting candles, you know, for sticking my actual like work candles to other things, so that I'm not, you know, burning it, dripping it. Like, it's, to me, that's just, I don't like that process. I would rather reserve another candle for the purpose of sticking my work candles to, let's say, my mirror, or my, you know, if you need to stick them inside your candle holder, whatever. So yeah, okay, portable altar, work with birthday candles. You don't want, because you don't want, birthday candles are better for your portable altar because you don't want anything that's going to burn too long, and you don't want anything that's going to, you know, set up the mirror on fire, you know what I mean? So you could do that. Another thing too is if you go to stores, you know, in the floral decorative sections, a lot of times they'll have those flat mirrors with the little feet that are supposed to go underneath floral arrangements or candles for decorations. You know, those are good. Speaking about Walmart again, this one came from Walmart. It's a big, it's $3. $3 for this big thing, and it's got feet. It's good size. You could light a pillar on there, you know. Again, you want to make sure you cleanse and consecrate it and seal it. And, you know, you could do a lot with this, you know. Put your 7-day candles on here. Again, you'd put your petition underneath. If you wanted to, you could put your petition, like, between the big mirror and the candle, because this one has a lot more surface area. You can still see the reflection. The petition would not be blocking the view of the candle. With the little mirror, the petition would probably block it all out, or most of it out, so you want to put it underneath. Either way, it's still under your candle. But, so yeah, like, I mean, I got that big mirror you just saw, $3 at Walmart, you know. They have different sizes, different stores carry them. They have round, square, whatever. Really good tools. All these things I'm talking about now, you know, they're really not something that, you know, you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to think that, oh, I need to go and buy, like, this exotic thing. You know, you really don't. And magic, witchcraft is like that. It's witchcraft. Get crafty, get creative. Open your eyes. There are so many things around you that you can use in your work that you may not have thought of before. Needles are good because, I mean, when you make things in your spell work, you know, whether it's dolls, whether it's bags, you know, spirit bags, mojo bags, whether it's, you know, stitching the mouth shut on someone's picture because you need them to stop gossiping, or, you know, whatever work you do in your spell crafting that has to do with sewing or any kind of stuff of that nature, you should have a needle that's dedicated only to that, or even a few needles if there's, you know, a few different gauges you'd like to have, maybe a thicker one if you're going to work with certain thicker fabrics, and maybe like a thinner one for certain lighter fabrics, whatever. You can have spools of thread that you use specifically for your workings. Different colors for different purposes, you know, of course, and or even if you just want to use one color, you know, let's say for you red is like energy and power and whatever, well fine, you can use red every time if you want to, or black or whatever, but you can also have a wide array of spools of thread that you dedicate just for your working, and you can charge those spools of thread, imbue them with energy. If you wanted to, you could go and charge each different color for a different purpose. Like, for example, pink, you could like put, you know, love energy into the pink so that when you do love bags It's got love energy from the thread, and you used your magical needle. So that will definitely help, you know, your work. It's not necessary per se. No tool is really necessary, but it's really something that I think could lend a lot to the quality of your work. Some of the best work comes, you know, with creativity. And I'm sure a lot of you know that, but for some of you who may not be as experienced, or maybe who are just used to using tools that are, you know, stuff you picked up at, you know, a specific retailer for that purpose. You know, maybe you want to try and branch out a little, try some things that you haven't tried, you know. So that's pretty much it for now, and I hope that you could take away something positive from this video. I hope I gave you some new perspective, and that's pretty much it. Blessed be and Ashe, and I hope that in the future, you know, I'm going to try to bring you some more videos, and it was good. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did.